Hey guys, welcome to Game Bed. Today we're doing a video for our weapon blueprint series, and today we're going to be covering the operator bundle for Ronin that was released yesterday and today in store, being Crimson Tide. So this is one that we've known about for a few months at this point, that just released yesterday and today for me and myself here. I'm sure a lot of other people got it staggered release. I know it officially supposedly came out yesterday, but I did not see it in my shop until today. So if we look on screen here, it's actually available for 2,400 COD points in the COD store. You can get this in the Warzone store or the regular Modern Warfare store. And what this comes with is the base operator skin of Zen for Ronin. You also have, similar to some of the previous operators we've seen, a mission for additional operator skins here for Ronin, which was pretty cool, and we can go through the criteria for that as well. You also get the Assault Rifle Blueprint Divine Spirit for the Ram 7 or the Tavor 21. Then you get the State of War for the X16, I believe. You get the Immortal / Melee weapon, the Warrior sticker, Ronin Charm, Crimson Dragon calling card, Dragon Seal emblem, and a spray, all for 2,400 COD points, available in the COD shop. So we'll go ahead and back out, take a look. This is our final design for the Ram 7 or the Tavor. So we'll go ahead and back out. Let's take a look at the operator here for Ronin to begin with. Now, if we go ahead and go here to Ronin, we can take a look at the different operators. So first off, let's look at his base skin that it comes with here. This is the operator skin called Zen. So you can see, pretty interesting looking skin. He's got more so, it's more of a mix of, it looks like he has a gi on for his top there. He's got his plate carrier, and then you can see also his swords there in the back of the plate carrier as well. He's got his headset. So it's actually a pretty nice looking skin overall. Not too far removed from the realism that we're used to with some of the Milsim operator bundles, but this is definitely not a Milsim operator bundle, but it is a pretty cool operator skin overall. If we back out and take a look at the operator missions that are available here, so we see the first one here. If we look at the second skin, we'll progress through. So first off, there's a few different stages here in Warzone. Use the spray on a building in downtown section, and you'll unlock the double weapon XP. Second off, get 7 kills using Assault Rifle while using Ronin as your Coalition operator. So this skin, you get the second skin, operator skin, available here for Ronin. Again, you can see it just enhances the overall look, again, adding on to that samurai or Ronin type look for this operator. So you can see they're just adding additional attachments to the outfit, I guess we would say. And then the second or the third operator skin here is the final one. If we take a look at it, this is basically a full-blown samurai outfit with the plate carrier, and then it's pretty interesting. He's got quad nods there on his helmet there. But again, this is essentially just a full-blown samurai outfit, modernized a little bit. So pretty cool. I like to think that a lot of this is just additions to the plate carrier. So all the coverage we see on his arms and hips and back here, I like to think that's all also plates. So we'll have to... I'm not sure if that's really what it is, but it would seem like it. It kind of looks like in the shape of plates that you can see on his forearms or his biceps areas there, his shoulders, as well as his covering his quads and legs, and as well as his back. So pretty cool operator skin there. Let's go ahead and back out, and we'll take a look at the weapons available for this bundle, and then we'll get in the game and see how they handle. So first off, for the Tavor 21 or the Ram 7, this is our final design for the blueprint. So let's go ahead and we'll strip this thing down to base. You can see there, if I strip it down, it retains the blueprint pretty well with these attachments. So first off, the attachment, we're going to want the FSS Ranger, and you can see the different attachments here. The only one that doesn't retain the blueprint overall is the Eclipse, but we'll go with the FSS Ranger. Next up, we'll go with the Cronin operator sight. So this, again, Cronin mini reflex sight. Nice, clean reflex on this precision sight picture, the cons being the ADS speed. The stock option, we're going to go with the XRK close quarter stock to assist with the pro being the ADS speed, the cons being the aiming stability. And then we're going to want to skip down to the stipple grip tape for the aim down sight speed and the sprint to fire speed. The cons here are going to be the aiming stability again. And then we'll make up for that aiming stability hits that we've taken here with the Commando foregrip. So this will give us the pros of the recoil stabilization as well as the aiming stability. The cons here are going to be the movement speed for the weapon overall. So we'll go ahead and select all those attachments. And then again, the FSS Ranger, it comes with the blueprint, obviously, so you don't have it unlocked. You already get the best barrel available for the Ram 7 or the Tavor. That's going to give you the damage at range, bullet velocity, and the recoil control. and the cons here being the aim down sight speed and the movement speed. So pretty good operator bundle overall, especially with this weapon blueprint here for the Divine Spirit for the Ram 7 or the Tavor 21. Really, actually, it's a very neat looking weapon there. I think overall, just the camouflage that it comes with, the design of the dragon and the overall red actually looks really neat on this weapon. So this is one of those blueprints that I actually really enjoy, even though it's far removed from what we would call realistic, but I do really enjoy this. I think it looks really cool overall. So back out and take a look at the pistol here available, and this I believe is the M19. So we take a look at this. Again, same design that we just saw on the Ram 7, just on the pistol. So again, the attachments here are just going to be the XRK L Super. It's going to give us the best barrel available for the pistol, the damage at range, bullet velocity, and the recoil control. The cons being the ADS speed and the movement speed. We also have the attack laser, which is going to give us the ADS speed, aim stability, and the aim walking steadiness. The cons would be that the laser will be visible to enemies when you're ADSing. Then we'll also have the Solo Zero mini reflex sight. So this is going to give us the pro of the precision sight picture, the con being the aim down sight speed, and then just sleight of hand, which I'm not sure if that's still broken or not, but hopefully they'll end up fixing that. So that is our final design. Now really quick, you can see it compared to the base variant of the weapons here before we jump into the gameplay. So here you see the blueprints that we just reviewed, and then the base variant of the weapons. So we switch back and forth here. You get a different magazine for the Tavor, the Ram 7. It's more of a PMag, which looks pretty cool. And then obviously you can see there on the handguard and the barrel attachments, you have a different handguard also, which is actually looks much better in my opinion. And let me just verify I'm actually running the right barrel. I am. So you can see the differences there. It's actually a much different barrel design as well as the handguard. If we go back into that here and review this one, you can see the handguard, definitely some differences there. Very noticeable for the weapon overall. Looks like a different handguard. I believe in real life it's based on the Midwest Industries handguard for the Tavor 7, but again, you can see there definitely some cosmetic changes to the Tavor, which actually looks really cool. If we go into this, there's one thing I want to verify here. You can see this is the base variant, and we have the charging handle there, and then if we go to the blueprint itself, it looks like the ejection port is on the rear of the weapon, versus here with the blueprint, the ejection port on the rear, right above the magazine. Or no, okay, it looks like it's actually just a transparency where the magazine would pop in. So you can see that right there above the magazine. It is a bullpup rifle. And then if we go ahead and look at the base Tavor, obviously we don't have that. So we have it there on the right side versus both sides of the weapon. So it is the ejection port. It would come out of the back there. However, on the blueprint, it makes some actually heavy cosmetic changes. We have an ejection port, which is, again, most likely it looks ambidextrous, as well as the charging handle is ambidextrous on the blueprint, whereas here it's just it's configured to the left-hand side of the weapon. So those are the major changes. Actually, pretty surprised. I'm just noticing that now. Those are the major changes here. So you can see dual ejection port there. Again, you can set that whichever one side you want it to eject. You have the dual charging handles there for completely ambidextrous without having to switch them. And then the changes to the handguard overall look pretty cool. It's a really nice looking weapon. Definitely a big fan of this blueprint. Then again, you can see the more modernized PMag type magazine we have there on the Tavor. So let's go ahead now and we'll jump into the gameplay, and really quick, let's just take a look at you can see what the camouflage is due to these weapons. So you can see overall covers it, but not fully. You still get that dragon design, which I think is actually pretty cool. I like it at base, but let's go ahead and jump into the gameplay here. Just using this in a realism custom game here on Euphrates Bridge, and just trying to show off. You'll see the tracers. Both of these weapons have the red tracers, and when you do kill somebody, you get like a flower effect that comes out of their body when they die. So it actually goes pretty well with this weapon. I do enjoy this tracer pack over a lot of the other ones. Typically, I don't enjoy the tracer packs. I think they're a little corny, but in this case, it's actually a really neat design for the weapon, and the tracer pack itself, I think, is actually a pretty neat effect. So shout out to Infinity Wars who actually worked on this. I really like the way it looks and performs in game. So some things to note here, obviously, is that it's available for 2,400 quad points in game. Now, I have no problem spending the money on this because it is a Modern Warfare weapon blueprint and bundle in store. So Obviously, we're voting with our wallets and letting them know that we do want more Modern Warfare content. Unfortunately, support for the game is long since gone, and any bundles they have will get at some point, but they're not going to be making any new content. However, I'm kind of at a point now where I really don't want to buy Cold War content. I think a lot of the stuff they're releasing in the shop and things like that is too far removed from what I wanted with a first-person shooter being Modern Warfare when I started covering this game. So definitely willing to spend my money on bundles like this. Overall, I think it's a really great bundle, and I enjoy the weapons, I enjoy the blueprints, I enjoy the operator skins as well, especially Ronin being one of my favorite operators, actually. I did really enjoy his base operator skin that he came with when he was released back in Season 3, I believe. I am a little bummed out that we didn't get an actual Milsim operator skin for him, though, since Tulam in real life, he obviously did serve. It would have been really cool to get his take on a Milsim type operator skin for what he actually wore when he was serving at the time. I think that would have been really cool, and probably unfortunately a missed opportunity. Maybe they did that at some point and they just didn't bring those assets into the game, because I would imagine when they were scanning him for the original operator that they would have done a few different outfits. So it's a little bit of a shame that we didn't get those. Also, we should be getting, we did actually today get the new ZRG 20mm sniper, or the NTW as it's known as in real life, in the Cold War shop. So I'll be covering that for the weapon conversion video most likely tomorrow when I have a chance to unlock it and play with it and get some hands-on time and do that video. So we'll have that, as well as we should be getting the additional Modern Warfare content coming here soon, being that of the Sparks bundle, perhaps the Soap bundle, and the new Modern Warfare weapons that we know being the Round Machine Gun, the Psychov pistol, and the CRX-9, I believe it's called, or the Scorpion Evo 3 is what it's based on in real life. So we should be getting those here shortly before or after or at the start of Season 3 of Call of Duty's Cold War integration to Warzone. So we should be getting those here around the corner, as well as the whatever new content comes here in Season 3. So let me know down below what you guys think of this overall. What do you think of this operator bundle and the blueprints? Are you a fan of this? Are you going to go ahead and spend your money on this? I think this one, as well as the other Modern Warfare ones that are coming out, like I said, for the Sparks bundle, Soap, and any blueprints that come along with those three new weapons that we know we're getting, absolutely I'll be willing to spend my money on. And another thing, it's really strange that I know we had early on leaks of Marshawn Lynch being an operator and some other operators too that we haven't seen yet. So the Marshawn Lynch, I know some data miners actually were able to bring that asset into game and see it in the operators menu. So it's pretty strange that we actually never got that operator introduced into Modern Warfare or Warzone. I'm curious if this is something we're going to get maybe a bigger content drop here sometime here at the end of Season 2 or in the beginning of Season 3 of Cold War integration, and perhaps they definitely have some additional assets, being that of the Marshawn Lynch operator and maybe some other operator skins as well. Hopefully we'll get a big content drop here for Modern Warfare. I know they have additional things that we haven't seen yet, because a lot of the data miners leaked them earlier on, back before the Cold War was even announced. So I think we've known about some of those operators for a while now. So it'd be really interesting to see if they're going to actually release those, or if we'll just never get those operators or any of the additional weapons that may or may not have been in development at the time. So we'll have to wait and see. Let me know down below what you guys think of this bundle overall. Again, this is available for 2,400 COD points in the Call of Duty Modern Warfare store. I'll leave you guys with that. Really, really good overall bundles. And again, definitely always going to spend my money on the Modern Warfare content in store, because I think they do a much better job, and it looks overall really, really well. Really good compared to a lot of the Cold War stuff. So this is one of the few Tracer packs that I am actually a fan of. I think it's really neat. Let me know down below what you guys think, what you want to see here at the end of Season 2. Do you think we'll get the Modern Warfare content, or do you think it'll come later on in Season 3 for the Sparks, the Soap, and the other weapons that we know are coming for the Modern Warfare content? And also let me know, what do you think? Will we get that Marshawn Lynch operator, maybe some additional assets that they have that we don't know about yet or we haven't seen? Let me know down below in the comment section. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming, out.